Hey, it is Andy from the FensePost Indie Music and Vinyl blog, once again with the kitty, Mr. Waffles, who is nice and cute right now, not climbing up my leg with his claws. Just in time for Halloween 2022, I have a rarity. I have an original numbered pressing of Sonic Youth's Walls Have Ears. Now, in this video, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the history of this album. I'm going to unbox my copy, and I'm going to share a little about the variations that have been released over the years. We'll start with a little bit of the history of Walls Have Ears. Walls Have Ears is a semi-official live album compiled from 3 concerts performed in the UK in 1985 by, of course, Sonic Youth. Production and manufacturing was arranged by Paul Smith of Blast First, and it was done so without the band's permission, hence the semi-official. I don't know what they mean by semi versus unofficial, but after its release, it was withdrawn from sale. That being said, I have no clue how many copies are out there, how many were originally created and manufactured, and how many were ultimately left out there after it was withdrawn from sale. Later, it was bootlegged on all mediums, cassette, CD, vinyl. Before we jump into the iterations of the album and its history, I'm going to talk a little bit about quality and scarcity. Given it's a live album and essentially a bootleg, production is, well, what you'd expect, and value comes really in the scarcity of the record itself. I think I snagged my copy for about $60 about 7 years ago, and as of November of 2022, you really can't find it for less than $185. Now I'm talking about this version right here, which is the original numbered version. I'll show you that when I do my unboxing in a moment. So a minimum price of $185, a current median price of $135 on Discogs. It's not too easy to find this album, and I would consider this and its quality probably one of my golden crate digging finds. Yes, you can get one of the reissues for about $20, but you're not gonna get even half the songs that the original has. And I'll tell you about that next as we dive into the releases. The catalog number on this is not 1, and then in parentheses, but 2. It was released in 1986, and there are 2 versions from that year. One numbered, and the other not. Now, as I do this rundown of releases, we're also gonna be doing a little bit of an unboxing. So let's take a look at the cover. See, perfect for Halloween, right? Got the jack-o'-lantern. On the back, it is the jack-o'-lantern again, and you can see down in the lower right-hand corner, my copy is numbered 1172. On the unnumbered version from 1986, it still has that box, it's just empty. There was a 3rd version with an unknown release date, and it has the same cover, but it has no box on the back. This too was an unofficial release on Not, and rather than the standard labels, which also include jack-o'-lanterns, it did not have any color on those labels. On the inside, you can see lots of photographs of the band performing live in a variety of locations. You have a few general band shots. You have a poster and several other Kodak negatives of the band performing. It also comes with printed inner sleeves, which you can see here. Here's the first side with pink letters. On the back of that, you have face A through face D, essentially side A through side D with the track listing, information about where they were recorded, all in pink. And the second disc, you have green artwork And on the back, printing in kind of a dark pink that shows New York, which is funny given that these were all recorded in the UK. The labels themselves, you can see they all have the jack-o'-lantern in color. On the spine, you have "This Record Is Called," then you have "Walls Have Ears." This record is called "The Sonic Youth Sound Experience," and this record is called "Not One, But Two." Now, the final vinyl pressing was released this year, 2022. It's the one that you can find for under $20 at this point in time. This was an unofficial reissue from 2022, and it was this time on Room on Fire, which includes only 7 tracks compared to the original pressing's 17. It also has a different rear sleeve that mimics that side A inner sleeve that I showed you. And also, as mentioned before, it has different labels. These labels are white with a simple black jack-o'-lantern on them. It did get a cassette reissue, and it was called Brighton Beach Party 11/8/85 on Who Dat Records. And it was also released as an undated CD called The Sonic Youth Sound Experience. Remember that spine? And then in parentheses, "Walls Have Ears." And that was released on CD via Aulica Records out of Italy in 1993. There you have it, Sonic Youth's "Walls Have Ears," one of my crate digging gold finds. Check out the links in the description. You'll find where you can get a copy of the original, as well as one of the newer reissues that you can snag for just under $20. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.